So anyway, so people over time can see I'm valuable. I'm very valuable because I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to grow. I'm willing to help myself to succeed. I'm willing to have more enough success all the time to help everybody to have more. And that's the whole point, man. The whole point is learning to just deliver something that you are, so you can help yourself to succeed. Is the whole point. And that's what I'm doing, man. I'm just learning the different architectures of life, mate. Learn something different. So let's have a look over here. To just always do something to understand that once you open your FL Studio, then place it on 137 BPM or any type of BPM that you make right away, and that way you're never exporting your music into another BPM for yourself. So you do a great job. Watch that there has to volume over, mate. I have to, man. For sure that I use the master channel. I use the master channel fade, which is the master channel volume automation, which is also a fade. I'll let it that way. And all I do is I just export that now. Export that as a new folder. It's a new. And just export. It's all quickly, man. It's all quickly done. Just let it be that way. That's it. Which the thing is about me, I'm understanding that brush, it's more perfection, isn't it? Which it's more the way to be, mate. But you have to learn to enjoy yourself, especially, and I press Control Pad to select any kind of file and to deselect any file inside of my music mixes, mate. I mean, this one is going into the 3-minute chill mix, mate. I like it that way. Whereas now, my EP, in terms of my Idoratopia EP, is online, mate. Which it's all online, mate. You can go check it. It's already, I mean, that's all ready to rock. That's all ready to watch, mate. And these ones out. Yeah. I see now, that's the one. The chill mix over here. I understand straight away what I'm doing. But all you have to do, guys, is learn to persuade yourself to do greater. And learn to enjoy yourself. If you're enjoying yourself, then you have more than enough, man. You have to understand that if you have more than enough to succeed with every single day, then learn how to persuade yourself to do better. Always. I mean, that's all I'm doing. I'm just learning to understand that it's 6 videos per EP. I'm sure it's 6 sounds per EP, mate. But that's how it is. Rushing out, that's what it is. Rushing out, I'm not saying that no matter what. I'm not saying that people are more likely to just go and listen to whatever they want. I'm not saying that, so what I do is I move up. I have to go to the toilet, man. I just went to the toilet, but I have to go to the toilet again. I bring my laptop now. I bring my laptop with me. And I have some time. I have some time to upload a Zonify online. And since that's the case, I want to upload a new EP, but guess what? I said, ooh, that way. I did upload a new EP line, but guess what? I mean, why? I mean, guess what? I mean, or else for me to upload and re-upload something online, I mean, for me to upload and re-upload something online again, oh, I mean, why did I do that? I mean, guess what? Move on. I never want to fucking go backwards again. I mean, they can see my online picture anyway. Or just a video. I can do it better. I can always do something better, man. But guess what? And what's Jesus Christ do? When Jesus Christ says, hey, Jesus Christ says, let it be now. You know what? I'm gonna do something better, guys. So let me just focus on understanding that. What I do in terms of life is I'm just here, going out of my apartment here to make sure that you guys understand something that I'm lifting myself here. Learn to just go and do my design. Do a different design differently, and guess what? I'm learning to just enjoy, man. enjoy myself differently. That's what you guys have to do, man. Have to watch out. As you, I can say, as you guys watch out, when all you're doing is you're learning, yeah. When you're learning how to talk positively with yourself. Like if you're talking positively, well, guess what you can do? I mean, you guys can understand straight away that I'm giving you ideas, yeah? I'm giving you new ideas about life. I'm doing something different I've never done before. But guess what? I understand that. I understand that no matter what. Levy, I can re-upload the music, but guess what? It's more how it is, man. I feel that no matter what. I'm never wasting time, but I'll learn something new, mate. From that, I'll learn something that I can go and do a better way, man. And these people pissing, and these people around here piss all over the floor, mate. And I piss all over the floor, yeah. I was just trying to get into the toilet, but they were pissing on the floor, mate. So anyway, I just did upload 6 videos online to my actual YouTube. But guess what? I said Jesus Christ is saying, no. Or Jesus Christ is saying, let it be that way. Or Jesus Christ says that he himself just lets it be, man. And just move on, huh? Or Jesus Christ says, yeah. But Jesus Christ says, hey, or if you really, or Jesus Christ says, no, I'm just going to do better, man. Just go do something more. Or it's more how I don't waste time, man. I just don't want to waste my time, man. And let it be that way. But it's more enough. I don't need to show my girlfriend and that. And guess what? Nah. I don't need to, man. I don't need to. I never need to. I don't need to. I have more enough, man. That's the thing, man. Or that's the thing. If you're happy with it, maybe. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. I mean, that's special for me, mate. I have more than I, yeah? Which is more enough for me, man. Which is more enough for me right now. But learn from that and move on. So learn from that and move on, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. What I do now is I learn to just grow myself differently and making sure I understand that it's more like that, isn't it? That's more how it is. I get money for that. I mean, guess what? I live out there. Yeah, I see it, yeah, I get money for that. I learned to understand something. I learned to understand my life, mate. I learned to pick up cues, mate, on how to talk to you differently. I actually have to talk to people differently, mate. If you're willing to improve yourself differently, just be careful, mate. Just be careful. I know for a while, mate. Make sure I'm learning, yeah? I learn to do greater, mate. That's the thing, mate. I can get 2 soy milks. I get 2 soy milks today and a little bit of, which that's what I can do. I can eat on 2 soy milks. I mean, guess what? I have food. I have Weet-Bix, man. I can eat cereals and Weet-Bix, man. And that's what I can do. I'm planning my life, man. I'm strategizing my life. I'm doing something different. I'm making sure I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning to become a star, mate. I'm learning how to enjoy myself. I enjoy it too. It's more how if somebody's always talking, if somebody's always talking around you, then how do you feel about that? I feel it's attractive. I feel it's attractive when I talk around you so much. Now that's what it is. A little bit that way. Well, sure, what I can do now is I can go upload my Zonify tracks now. I can do that now quickly. And just go. I have to groove myself, but guess what? That's the thing, man. I feel I have more enough, man. And what I do now is I focus on helping myself to succeed differently, and I just upload my Zonify tracks quickly. And I want to go to the actual nice and beautiful Mega Drive here. And guess what? I'm happy, man. I'm happy regardless. I'm happy to just show the fucking track and move on, man. And for fuck's sake, man, I understand that. Oh, I mean, come on, I'm more than I anyway. That's what I'm saying, mate. I'm more than I, man. Make sure anyway, I want to create my new designs from now on. Yeah, but I create new designs now. For sure, I create all these different designs, man. For sure, I create my own designs, man. Create my own designs, yeah. Which now, does it increase the word I to see that? Which now, but does it increase that word I to see me have a new design? Which yeah. Which Jesus Christ says, yeah. But that's the thing about my design. Which to create new designs here with my face on it, which it's much better. Which guess what? Which listen to me. Which Jesus Christ says it's much better for you to do that. Because people see that you're trying at least. So maybe I'll try, yeah. I can do it. I can do it. I'm going to do something new, mate. I'm going to study upon my life. The one. I mean, as I go and do something to help myself to succeed, I can see Newcastle. I can see how Newcastle was for me personally. Which Newcastle is different, but that's the way it is, mate. I'm feeling I'm just doing greater, man. I'm just doing greater. I've learned something new, but guess what? I mean, come here. Come here. I wanted to understand something. I wanted to just go see my Ozonified track here. There's something new to deliver here. But there's all this music with new cover art I can make. That's what I have to do, man. I have to do all these new cover arts. I live that way. I can figure out something. I can figure out to do something out, right? Let's have a look at this, man. First now 9 seconds. Listen up. I upload this nice and beautiful 10-minute track right here, which is my 10-minute video. I just download it into my phone and move on, man. Lovely. Make sure I can upload my music online, mate. I'll upload the 3 EPs. Then just let it be. Just let it be from that point. Brushing. That's all. That's all for now. But guess what? I can feel it. I can feel just that for now. Push it's more enough. For everything else, I can put it in nightclubs, man. Put it in nightclubs somewhere. But yeah, I just do that, mate. Which they never have to see that, man. Which now, I can put techno mixes somewhere. I can put techno mix EP. And that's something new I can do. But guess what? I can do it. I can create techno mix EP and techno remix. I mean, all the techno mixes I made into one fucking EP file. Just fucking post it there, mate. I agree. I just said techno EP. It's different, yeah? I can do that, mate. I'll create new cover fonts. I'll create new tracks, man. Create something new for myself over here. A little bit that way. I create new content only. I never download content to upload into my Instagram reel ever. I create new content. Create something new and it works, man. I'm not sure, although I'm always looking to see my insights with Instagram daily. I go see my Instagrams daily online. And just go always to deliver content, man. Which that's all I do, man. I should people coming in. They're coming into my nice and beautiful page over here. And they're watching my page, man. And they're looking at all my pages, man. Look at this. I mean, look. I mean, posts. People are looking at my posts over here. And they're looking to see what is happening around here in terms of photographs. I see this, man. I realise anyway, this is all the advertising, mate. As I grow myself differently, this is all for free, mate. And people can see my photos. That's the whole point, man. The whole point is different. And that's all free advertising, mate. I mean, people are just going through my actual content anyhow. They're looking to see what's my photos and what photos I'm posting. It's beautiful. And see, I can see also where my post in Instagram is. I see a new recollection of data here in terms of new photos. And it's mixing in with different photos. Very beautiful too. I can tell, huh? That's beautiful. So that's a beautiful photo of me. I love it, I love it, I love it. Learn something different anyway. As I grow myself differently, guys, I have to go and study and find something nicer, but I do it nicer. I do much better than that. I understand that now. I'm looking to learn something, man. A little bit. I'm learning differences in life, mate. I'm learning to understand that you guys have to organize your folders into different scenarios and make your nice and beautiful life different. I mean, just make it better. I mean, it looks beautiful, but when it's all organizational and different, then you're looking better always. I mean, make everything nice and sweet, mate. And that's what you have to do. But that'll be like, I'm not staying. I have to go and do this, man. Now, as I go and do my Zonify track now, I have to do my Zonify track. I'll let it all be. Increase my word eye, but guess what? Pressure is. I say, anyway, let's have a look over here. See what's going on. If you're doing anything to help yourself to succeed, then guess what? Or else by night two, you want to be going from this place. By 10 o'clock, it's checkout at 10 o'clock. Now, let's have a look at this one. See, this one is a 6-minute mix, mate. I have to organize everything, man. I'll let it be that way. I just go to 6-minute mix here. I delete that one. I go over here, I get the 6-minute mix as well. And just go to start over here. And this is a I mean, that's a WAV file, mate. Like I say, this one can go into its place with the nice and beautiful way of life over here. That's a 6-minute mix bit file. Anything that's a bit file is a 16-bit file, and it's more than that too. I mean, it can be a 32-bit WAV file, or it can be a 24-bit WAV file. I mean, it can be a 64-bit WAV file too. I mean, what's the difference? I mean, just the quality of it. Or if somebody has a 64-bit WAV file, but you have the 32-bit version, then people believe the person will have the 64-bit version over the 32-bit version. And that's the only difference, man. Of course, that's all the only difference over here. You guys have to understand to organize everything, man. Of course, that's all you can do. I mean, as you grow yourself, I mean, you have to learn something. I mean, you have to go into the actual product of the service over here. You have to let that video download it to Mega Drive, mate. And you have to let the video also download into your phone systems by being in the folder, man. And that way it all refreshes for you. That's the thing, I mean, whereas when I'm actually learning something new over here, I'm learning, yeah? I'm learning different architectures, but it actually downloads eventually. Whereas I mean, when you're downloading something from Mega Drive, it can be a bit slow, and it can be a bit slow to download into your phone's album for some reason. But let it be that way. I see now, I want to go and do Zonify, man. So as I do a Zonify, I make sure I post some music over here. And Zonify is something different, but let's have a look. I have a 9-minute mix. I have a 9-minute mix here. Which that's all different, but I just fade it. I fade it anyway. No. Which that's all done anyway. Which this one here, I can mute the clip. I'll turn off the sound, mate. I'll turn off the sound there. So I just let it be, mate. Watch now, if you watch now in UCut application over here, never mute clip audio, but just go into the audio and press volume and just lower the volume there. Because if you mute clip album, if you mute the clip audio altogether in UCut, then it also mutes your music track or audio track as well. So what you do is you click on the video in UCut and just lower the volume of the video, so you can go and listen to your music track. Which that's what you have to do, man. Which guess what? But I want to be able to study and put something over here. I have a nice good reputation here for myself with some people over there who is just electronic music producers. What should I do? What should with all of them? Because all of them, mate. Which now what I do is to move up, mate. I can see it. I've got something different, man. Which now since I'm understanding that, there's all these nice and beautiful photos of myself. I can go through it. Which that photo right there is so beautiful, man. Which you have to understand straight away how you have to grow yourself differently, but I can see how different clothing goes about, mate. And that's the whole point, yeah. The whole point is learning to study something about yourself that you've never done. I see different modules and different ways of doing something. I see how much people never care about you and how much you give content. I can see how much they really never care, mate. But guess what, just show yourself that you care. Just show yourself that you care, mate. Once you show that you care, guess what happens? Then you become a great individual, mate. I see the beard, man. The beard is long beard, mate. So, oof. I see that beard, mate. I see the beard is different. It looks good. First, that's all preparation for that day. I remember when I was saying I have to have a long beard in front of people eventually. Guess what? Yeah, I can eventually. But look at that beard, man. That beard is something big, man. That's a big beard, but that's how it is, man. Brush, I have bigger beards. I can do bigger beards, but nah. Brush, that's the max, man. Brush, that's the max I can do. Brush, why is that? Because I realized something about beards, man. I realized that when the beard's too fucking big, man, for fuck's sake, man. Brush, it's more how it is, man. Brush, it starts to fucking go a different direction. I'm doing great anyway. I'm learning to see who's watching. I see who's watching all the time, mate. But that's the whole point, man. I'm learning something that they are coming into my Instagram feed, but they don't want to follow. They don't want to press follow. Why? Or is they jealous? Or is they jealous of me, mate? Or that's it. Or there's no other reason other than that they're jealous of me for life, mate. That's it. Or that's all it is, mate. I'll let me that way. I'm making sure I'm learning something anyway. I'm learning new architectures about life over here. See, what's this over here? I see shorts. I see shorts for some reason, mate. What is this, man? And that's all different, man. I have no idea what that is, man. But that's the thing, man. YouTube, I see YouTube is promoting this somehow. And over that way. See Blinkist. What's this, man? This is some fucking video or something. And people watching that. How do you do that? So what's happening on YouTube here is some kind of video is gone somewhere, man. I have no idea what that is, man. I don't know what I, mate. I don't know my word I. I'm learning something different, man. As I go along, I can see how great I am, mate. And that's the whole point, yeah? And the whole point is to be greater and greater and greater in life, but what else can you do, man? Where's my portable speaker here? I can do a 3-hour performance, man. I can do a 3-hour life coaching performance. And guess what? I have to DJ my music, man. Oh, that's something you have to do. I have to actually go today also to DJ my music. I want to be on the go, man. I want to go somewhere else. Or should I want to run away for a bit? But guess what? I'm pretty sure it's more how I gave it one crack. I gave it fucking one crack, but I fucking learned something. Learned something from it. And guess what? It's a success. My first 29th birthday is a successful event, mate. And it lands in history for Danny Mavoyage, mate. Yeah, a little bit that way. I gave $1,200 to give you a 9-hour program for the first time, man, in my life. A little bit that way. I've done a 9-hour talk before. I can do a 10-hour talk too. I love how to do it. It's so easy for me. A little bit that way. Whereas now, I'm never giving up, man. I'm never giving up. What I'm doing now is I'm uploading a Zonify 9-minute track online. I'm uploading this track online, making sure that I can go and do a bottom level way. And since I understand something, I understand straight away. I'm getting promotion, man. I'm getting the promotion I deserve, I promise you. I shall pass, man. I shall pass eventually, I promise you. I'm passing now. I'm always passing everything, man. Say Zonify. Say Zonify 9-minute mix. I say original mix. So anyway, I mean, as I grow, I'm giving ideas. I'm looking for new ideas, guys. I'm looking for something new. I must say it's about time to just upload all this content online for the first time. I mean, how do you upload everything online? I mean, you have to do it one step at a time. I mean, at least I have something to upload and to show for it. I mean that's the way, like, you have to have something to show for it, mate. And then I go and upload this into a playlist, man. Make sure I go create a new playlist somewhere. And that's the whole point. And the whole point is show for it differently. And showcase something for yourself anyway. I'm going to showcase something you've never done before. Make a new playlist over here. I say Zonify playlist, mate. Make a new playlist. And make sure I can go and make it public. Make a Zonify playlist, man. So Zonify EP. Zonify EP is right here. Actually, then they can just go and check it out and they'll be like, oh, I mean, what's this over here? No, the other way. Like I say, Zonify EP soundtrack. We'll do that. There's soundtrack. I can say soundtrack over here. I say welcome to a beautiful soundtrack that meets your needs today. So welcome to a beautiful soundtrack that meets your needs today. But I hope you do enjoy this fabulous sound. I see how they go. I mean, they're trying to actually go through Amazon, and they're trying to actually do something on Amazon today where they can go and become a star with an ebook, and they make one ebook, and guess what happens? They get results from it with the ebook, but they find out sooner or later how much they have to market it. They find out how much they have to market the book. They have to market this book so much to sell it so much so that it becomes successful. I see that straight away. A little bit anyway. Oh, I never care about that. Oh, I never care about that, man. I care about I, man. I care about my ability to just go and do music tracks that work, mate, for me to grow, and that's it. Or as I grow, I succeed differently, learn something different along the way, and that's what I do, man. I go and do something I've never done, so I can perform a better way. I perform in words, man. I perform in different ways of words. Look at the words, and I add to playlists with my YouTube studio as well with YouTube, because you can add to playlists with YouTube or your nice and beautiful YouTube studio, and that's the case, man. I'm always looking for something better, man. I'm always looking for something that helps me. And what helps me the most is helping myself to deliver content, and that's what I do, man. So anyway, so as I click on Danny Blavojevic, I can see everything has to refresh, man. And guess what? I mean, now I can go and upload my 6-minute mix, man. I go do longer mixes. I upload the longer mixes online first before I upload anything else. And why is that? I can say so. I do greater, man. I start to do greater all the time, because the longer videos you upload online first, the easier it is for you. But make sure it's all up to 1 hour long only, because it's the easiest for you to do that. I'll make sure I do something over here where I can get some music, man. I get the music. So please don't stop the music. And now, anyway, let's have a look at this. So that's beautiful for me, mate. I have to do that too. I have to make a 3-minute mix, man. I can do that now as well. I'm learning something different. I'm learning that the more content I upload online to showcase myself, appropriately, the better. Which I have to upload all this content online, mate. And that increases my word I, mate. Which is it. Which that's how it is. Which that's how it is. So what I do is I go and upload everything I can online. And I go do that 3-minute track, mate. But yes, I've done it already. I mean, whoa. I did it already, man. I did a 3-minute track already. But where is it? See, now it's in a chill mix somewhere. See, yeah, I've done it already. And how quick is that? I already fucking done it. And whoa, it's so quick. And a little bit that way. So now the new wave file is here. I just go and study upon helping myself to just organize those files, man. Which it's all different. I'm talking for everything, yeah. I mean that's what drives me. I mean, what drives me to do all this is talking it. I have to talk all this, man. I have to talk everything, man. I have to talk it out, so do a better job for myself at least. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just looking to do a greater job for myself, and that's it. But as you go and find a better job for yourself, and as you do a greater job, I never hate you. I never hate anybody, man. But the thing is about me, personally, is I'm looking to find myself doing greater. That's all I do. And that's it. I just go organize everything in my folders right away, man. I organize all these music tracks. I can upload these Dinotopia music tracks online somewhere just as a reference. I'll leave it that way. I'm going to upload it to Mega Drive as well. I'm just going to upload all into one album somewhere. And I'll go and do that with my beautiful Dinotopia. And that's a video design. So video, and a little bit that way. Actually now, as I upload content online, I'm looking to always help myself to do greater, yeah? But internet these days has to be uploading at over 1 megabyte per second, mate. Or if you want fast internet, it has to be over 1 megabyte per second per upload, mate. Or it has to be like that. But if anything is like, I mean, if anything is low, if anything is below 1 megabyte per second upload today, The internet's slow over there, man. I can see that straight away, so you can always see the internet and how it works, mate. But listen, just enjoy yourself anyway. And go and learn, yeah? And learn something out of life. And learn to be the best. Now what else can I do now? I can go see straight away what my mentors are doing as well. In terms of the notifications here. I can see how they're talking about something, man. I just understand straight away how I'm doing something, man. I can always see something new in terms of what I can read. Well, I can see what I can read, I can see what I can do for my life daily. I can see how I can go through music tracks and whatever it is that helps me grow, man. What helps me grow is a different way of life, man. And that's all I can do, man. And all I can really do is learn, man. I can learn something to help myself to succeed. And that's what I do, yeah? But that's why I'm always studying. I'm studying different aspects of life. I'm studying how to I'm studying how to do greater. But since I understand straight away how to grow myself differently, I'm learning that nice beautiful aspects of life differently. I'm doing the best I can, man. Brush it. And that's what I see, man. I see the aspect of life that actually does help me. And that's the whole point, man. And the whole point is learn something different. And learn something differently. And that way you're learning quickly upon what you're doing about life. And that's what you can do always. I mean, every single time you're always learning that aspect of life differently. I mean, if you're willing to just go and grow yourself differently, you can see straight away how I feel. I see everything's the word I only, man. I'm just the word I. But as I'm the word I, man, I'm learning to see different aspects of life differently. Guess what? First, that's what you guys need to do. First, you guys need to dedicate yourself into just growing yourself, yeah? First, that's all it is. First, there's nothing else to do other than to just help yourself to deliver content, man. I mean, if you can deliver content differently, if you can go and succeed differently in your life, and be the best you can be all the time, guess what happens, man? When then you're actually understanding yourself and how you actually live in life, mate. For sure, all the time, mate. For sure, all the time. For sure, you're actually looking for life, mate. You're looking for something that's actually helping you. Well, what can help you today, mate? I mean, what can really help you today? For sure, only you. For sure, only you can help you today. For sure, nothing else can help you. For sure, nothing else can help you except you, man. For sure, if you wanna do something to help yourself, then you have to focus upon your life, mate. And you guys have to focus upon helping yourself to see that nice beautiful attitude, man. And the attitude of what? The attitude of helping yourself to deliver the best way possible, man. I mean, the best way you can do anything in life is to study upon life, man. I mean, study upon your life all the time, but that's where you can feel. I mean, you can feel that other people can see exactly who is strong through the words, mate. For sure, you're as strong as your words, mate, and that's it. For sure, if you want to go and grow yourself differently, and you want to go and see straight away how they feel. Straight away, I see Cody Rhodes, man. I see Cody Rhodes is doing a great job for himself over here as a wrestler, his own businessman, and he was in the WWE over there, and they never want him to be a big star, mate. I'm pretty sure. So what he done, for sure, what Cody Rhodes done, is he went to create AEW, mate. I mean, him and his brother went to make the AEW, man, alive. So Cody Rhodes is someone I can promote, mate. I can promote him as a mentor. But he made his own company as a wrestler. I mean, he made his own wrestling company. And now he's a big star too. See, Cody Rhodes. For sure, that's how it is, man. For sure, you must understand. So what's important is understanding to just upload your content as quickly as possible online, mate. And then guess what happens? And then you're winning, man. For sure, then you're winning right away. But that's what you need to do. I mean, go and check everything and double check everything, man. Which as soon as you dwell upon a better way for yourself and you're learning and then you're learning the architecture of life, and that's what you have to learn, man. I mean, you have to learn how to grow yourself here, and that's all you do, man. Which as I learn something different, I'm doing something different all the time. I'm doing that beautiful architecture. I'm doing the architecture of I. Everything's the word I. I mean, why do I say that? Because everything has to be the word I love you. Everything has to be that. Otherwise you may hate me for what I say. If you disagree with what I say today, it's because you may hate me. And guess what? If you disagree with anything in life, then anything you disagree with is because you hate. I never hate anything, but you definitely hate me if you disagree with me. That's how it is. If you disagree with Jesus Christ, then you hate Jesus Christ, mate. I never hate anybody. I agree with everything, mate. That's why I always beg you to understand. You must say, I agree with everything. I agree with that. I agree with this. I agree with that. Because that way you understand straight away. You never disagree with Jesus Christ, mate. You never disagree with anything, mate. You just agree. You just learn to agree, guys. Learn to agree with yourself and everything. You have to learn to agree. Otherwise you hate. So never hate. Make sure you never hate. Just make sure that you can go and study upon something that's helping you grow right now. What helps you grow is the words that comes out of your mouth. There's nothing else that helps you grow. Nothing else helps you really grow, mate. It's the words that come out of your mouth, mate. Do you see ADHD people? Do they have really any words coming out of their mouth, mate? And that's why they look like that. When they put their tongue out of their mouth, and they look at you with their tongue out of their mouth. Yeah, because they have no words to say, mate. They have no words to say. Yeah. You'll never be an ADHD, mate. What you need to realize is to learn to talk words, man. And talk words fast. Be proactive in everything you're doing, mate. If you're doing something to help yourself to succeed differently, and if you're enjoying life differently, then guess what? Then you have to understand straight away how you feel. That's what we have to do, man. We have to focus on something that's helping you grow, man. And that's what you have to do. You have to focus on you have to focus on a full-time business, man. Focus on the best way possible, man. Focus on something that's actually helping you grow, but guess what? You have to focus on making sure that you have all the success in the world, mate. I see they're doing the best job, mate. I see some people in the wrestling ring over there, they're trying to do the best job they can to succeed. But then they come up to me and they say, oh, look at this guy. They get jealous of me right away. I understand all the Cody Rhodes. She's more into me, I'm pretty sure. She's more into me. It's more how I feel, man. If you want to become a wrestling superstar, you have to have your own YouTube channel, man. If you want to do anything in life, then you need your own YouTube channel. And that's how it is. And every single day of your life, mate, you need to go and grow yourself differently. And you need to focus upon helping yourself to deliver content, but every single day, that's what's important, man. What's important is understanding that anything you want out of life, you can achieve it. If you just help people, mate, or if you help people with words, or if you help people every single day to listen, to understand something that they need in life. Or that's what you need to realize. Or that's all the nice and beautiful money in the world, mate. Or every single day I'm learning, yeah? Learn to just go and dwell upon something that's helping me to succeed. But every single day, just focus on understanding. I feel much more courage. I feel much more alive. I feel I have more enough time to do everything I ever need, mate. Which that's how I succeed. I succeed differently, man. I succeed from making sure I'm learning the different aspects of life, mate. Learning how other people are becoming stars. And guess what? Eventually they go to WWE, mate. But eventually they arrive in the WWE. And that's how it is. In AEW, they're looking to do the best job there. Then eventually they make it sign a contract for 1 year in the W. Eventually, that's what happens. What happens in the AEW is they become a wrestler and superstar over there, and then they come to the WWE and they wrestle for 1 year. And I mean, the best they can do is win the championship. And they can win the championship for a bit, and then guess what? That's it. That's all it is, man. The time they have at AEW right now is the best time, right? And then in the WWE, they can do something a bit more there. But that's it, man. Then they ride off into the sunset, and nobody ever sees them again, like. You understand? Now guess what? It's more some superstars keep returning somewhere for an interview here and there, but they have no fucking YouTube, man. They have no social media much. They're never consistent much on social media. I mean, in a sense, so the thing is that if you want to go and grow yourself in your popularity today, then you have to create something for yourself. I mean, you have to be creating something for yourself in different ways, and you have to focus on helping yourself to deliver content. That's all you can do, man. What you can do is a greater job for yourself. I mean, just learn that, yeah? Learn to understand that life is on your side if you help yourself to succeed. That's what you have to do always, man. You guys have to learn to focus on dwelling upon helping yourself to deliver content that's actually helping you grow, man. That's all you can do. That's all you can do all the time. Say Zonify. Zonify Chill Mix. So I realize so you can all find my beautiful Zonify music and all my music on my YouTube channel. And I'm just uploading the Zonify Chill Mix online now. I'm uploading the Zonify Chill Mix into YouTube right now. I'm gonna say what's important for me now is just doing this and then just going, man. I have to go somewhere different. But the words lead me. And the words lead me the way, mate. I'm doing something different anyway. So as I grow, I start my sentences with I end with I, mate. I start my music tracks with I, and I end with I, mate. That's how it is, man. I learned something different. I learned how everything's I. I have no worries, man. I have no worries about anything I do, man. Because I'm learning something at least. I'm learning how to become more. I'm learning how to do greater as I'm doing something nice and beautiful. And that's what I do, man. I'm learning the architecture. I'm learning the architecture of life, man. A few other people are looking to see what I'm doing. But they say something about my radio show and they say, oh, what's this radio show? And then I say, where is this music coming from? Eventually, and then guess what? This is where I become a superstar. Then they say, no, I mean, this guy is making music alone, and he's making his own EP radio show, and it's just his music. And then they say, oh, man, I have to tune into this, man. They say, I have to tune into this guy, because this guy is producing music, and he's making music that nobody else has. And that's why. Then they say, no, let's just listen. And that's it. Then they say, let's promote him. And I move on, man. I would say that's everybody. That's how it is. You guys have to understand that as you upload content into YouTube, then upload content into UCut, and do UCut as well, man. So what you have to realize is you have to learn how to grow yourself, yeah. But have time only for yourself, man, and have no time for anybody else except you. What you guys have to do is just that for yourself. That's what you have to do. I mean, why is that? I see that YouTube and UCut plays sound at the same time. I mean, why is that? It's just the way it is, man. So what I'm doing is I'm learning that AEW is on. I'm watching AEW while I'm talking to you. And they're just doing something to fight over there. And the match card is fighting. And they're fighting each other to be the best. For fuck's sake. I mean, And that's their fucking wrestling competition to them. Well, they'll be like, but Porsche over there, for them it's a big day, bro. I see it. Why is that? Porsche, it's because they're wrestlers, man. And they have to be at a big show somewhere. And they're making shows around town together. Because they're together, Porsche is trying to make themselves stars, mate. Porsche are trying to make themselves a big star, mate. Which is the way it is, yeah. I see how desperate they are to be a star, mate. For sure that stars are made alone, mate. I'm pretty sure stars are made alone and never with other people, mate. You understand? Or I should make sure you understand that. Yeah, I like the ideas that AEW is doing, mate. They're doing all these different cards, mate. They're doing something different. They're creating a show, all the way. Which they're organising everything behind the scenes with words. Which that's how it's done, mate. Whereas it's all about the words, mate. You must understand anyway. You must understand what's important is learning the different aspects of life. But they have a show and then they fucking go and wrestle somewhere. And they're fucking wrestling in the ring here and there, and they're making performances here and there, and then make a big show. Then every week they make a small performance here and there, and then fucking every single month they make a big show. That's all fucking wrestling means. That's what wrestling means, man. But they're doing it together, and somebody else is promoting these people who wrestle. And the people who promote the people who wrestle are the people who organize the events. And they're all doing it through words, mate. So let's have a look to see what's going on. Actually, now I'm not saying I have to go now. I have to go quickly. I just have to upload this and go. So I'm not saying anyway. I have no time to watch these people. I'm just watching them like this. I can watch them and fucking talk to you. I can, but that's all real time, mate. Actually, I never want to waste my time. I have fucking busking performances to do rather than watch fucking wrestling, man. I have fucking busking to do, man. I have to fucking go do my legacy, man. I have fucking legacy too. Understand? So that's the thing, yeah. But if you're creating your legacy, you have fucking no time to watch other people, man. Question, that's what it is. So what you do is go and study upon helping yourself to deliver content in a way that you're learning. Whereas that's what you guys have to do. But that's what I do. I make sure always to just deliver content regardless of what's happening. Whereas now, anyway, I just upload my Zonify Encore mix. And then I go original mix. But people over here are studying upon what I'm doing, and eventually they find out about me. Eventually down the road somewhere. And they say, no, bro, she's actually good. Bro, she's actually producing music, man. And he's sticking to it now. Bro, that's it. Bro, he understands what he's doing. Bro, people can see that he understands what he's doing because he's creating events around music, man. Bro, as soon as I hit events around the world with music, bro, it's official. Bro, that day it's official. Bro, as soon as I make more events, bro, now, bro, as a life coach, it's official. Bro, it's already official right now. I'm a life coach who can make events. Bro, it's official right now. Bro, people can now see he's an actual life coach now. And how is that possible? Because I'm creating events around life coaching already. I just made my first event. That's my debut. Or as my debut, I gave $1,200 on my 29th birthday to have a life coaching event, and 0 people did show up except I. I'm the only one on the day. And I was inviting people. I'm inviting people always. I gave over 7,000 business cards, man. I gave around 7,000 business cards. And from that point, I understand that I was the only one on the day. But that's my debut. Anyway, I gave a 9-hour speech on that day. I gave it to you for free, man. I said, yeah. I said, give me a clap, man. I said, yeah. I gave it to you for free, man. I give you all that for free. Whereas anyway, what's amazing about this life now is I'm learning something different about life. I'm learning how to be much greater in my appearance. I'm learning different architectures and different ways of life. But I just want to be able to go and grow myself up. I feel that there is a place I can go over there, where it's a totally new place. But where can I go? I can go there somewhere. But that way it's nice and beautiful there. Around the corner somewhere around town. But I understand the cars over here, and guess what? I can put a coronavirus mask on. Now I understand that, but guess what? It's much better for me. It's much better for me to do that because I understand the cars over here, and I don't be away. Now I understand that. I understand how I grow myself differently, and I focus upon helping myself understand that. I can see how I can connect with people with words, man. And guess what happens, man? I move on, man. I can see how it is to be feeling that great. I can see they just go about their own life, regardless if you're with them or never with them. I can see that. I can see, however, I see Tony Schiavone over here with AEW. She's one of the commentators over there, one of the ring announcers as well, and he's also the interviewer who interviews people there, the AEW and wrestling rings and stuff. So you have to understand it's all about communicational skills. So anyway, I mean, you have to focus on understanding it's more about your career. But I feel that these people here, especially this guy on the left, there's some kind of a guy over here, but he never understands what he's doing. I can see it. This guy believes that he's building some legacy, but man, guess what? I can see his legacy, man, and he's falling apart, mate. He's falling behind the scenes, and how is that possible? And how is he falling behind the scenes, mate? I mean, how is he? Because how is he actually falling apart? I see he's falling apart because he has no business other than the wrestling business. Which that's it. Which he has nothing else to do except commentate. But that's what it is. Which anyway, I see people giving money over here. I see they can give money to YouTube or something. I have no idea. I'm just looking at the AEW ring over here. Looking to see that they made a small event around town. I'm not saying that, so the thing is, it's a nice and beautiful display screen around town. And the thing is, every single day that I'm learning here, I'm learning how to go and grow myself differently. That's the thing, man. I'm learning to just grow myself differently, and as I grow myself, I'm looking to see exactly what's going on. That's why I'm not saying I have to go, man. I have to fucking go do my work, man. I have something to do too. That's the thing, man. As soon as people see your YouTube account and your Blastoise in a way that you're fucking somebody on you, I mean, let's just say you're somebody online now. I mean, you're somebody who has a YouTube profile, you have thousands of videos online. But you are somebody, man. I mean, you're somebody if you have thousands of videos online, mate, about you. Yeah. But straight away you're somebody, mate. And there's no doubt about it, mate. I mean, there's no doubt about this, mate. But you just go and focus on understanding to go and build up that portfolio of you on YouTube and social media now. Because it's never the industrial age anymore. Unfortunately, now it's the information age. Unfortunately, now you have to understand that you have to fucking give much more content than ever before, mate. Unfortunately, now people are turning into information age and they're turning away from industrial age, man. It's all different now. Now, eventually you guys are going to be like, that's second nature for me to just give information. But before the internet, it's different life, mate. Before the internet. But now you have the internet over there. You guys are born in the information age, mate. But before there was no internet. I was born in the times of no internet, mate. I was born before the internet came out, mate. Yeah. Which is a different life, mate. Just imagine life with no internet today in your life, mate. Just go and study upon that. I'm going to study people and how they were, mate. I mean, now you have more opportunity than ever to become a star on YouTube. All you have to do to compete with other people is talk more words than them. And just talk more words than them. That's all you have to do. And I have to go now. Anyway. Focus on understanding that. I'm just going to upload these little mixes online. And I have a little bit of time and then I have to go, man. I understand 10:30 is check out, mate, and I move on, man. Actually, now what I do is I'm focusing on new mixes over here. I'm uploading new mixes online. But I'm posting as many videos fucking online as I can. Posting all these fucking mixes online as much as I can, so I can do greater, man. I need to do a greater job anyway. What I'm doing is I'm learning, yeah. I'm learning to just click on the video and U-cut over here, and just make it 0% volume on the video, and then I add music to it in other backgrounds. So this video over here has music in the background with the video, but I mute the fucking video so there's no fucking music in it, and I fucking put other music in it, so I can use the video. I'm using the same fucking video, but just with different music. And that's how I'm understanding and promoting myself this way. And why is this? Because it's all EP album, whereas it's all my Ozonifier album. So I'm fucking using the same fucking video. And let's have a look at this. See, that's a nice and beautiful. So that's a nice and beautiful thing. So that's a nice and beautiful Ozonify and a Dinotopia mix over here. So that was a Dinotopia, but let's have a look at this. First, that's all mini mix, man. See, I'm creating a mini mix here. Let's have a look. A mini mix over here. So what I do is I'll go and just do that, man. I'm creating all these little cuts of videos and edits of music, man. What I do is a little bit that way, and then I make sure I can go and see my playlists on YouTube to see which videos I have to upload online still. So let's have a look. Alright, let's see, 9-minute mix and 6-minute mix. To upload the energy mix, for fuck's sake. I upload this little mini mix online, and then I do the energy mix, and I can go, mate. Those are 2 EP albums already online. I come to Q Space Hotel to fucking upload everything now. Because Q Space Hotel fucking has great fucking Wi-Fi, mate. It's the fucking fastest Wi-Fi I've ever seen in my life. Bro, it's the fucking fastest Wi-Fi I've ever seen in my life, mate. It's for free, mate. Bro, it's for free, and it comes with accommodation. Bro, beautiful, man. Bro, Wi-Fi that comes, I mean, free Wi-Fi, that's fast Wi-Fi, that comes with accommodation, is much better than just free fast Wi-Fi. I understand? So, accommodation, free fast Wi-Fi is much better than free fast Wi-Fi. So let's just say this, that free fast Wi-Fi is much better with accommodation than without accommodation. Understand? So another way to say it is that free fast Wi-Fi, where I'm here, where I have accommodation with free fast Wi-Fi, is much better than just giving money for free fast Wi-Fi without accommodation. Understand? So that's the thing. And that's how you do life, mate. I mean, you do it better because you have to go and succeed.